we're back at the Veterinary Center at Fish Talk filming a intestinal parasite exam, the actual process, and I'm going to stand back because, wow, you have a rough job. Shouldn't you turn that vent on or that fan? I mean, you got a fancy fan right there.
You learn not to breathe while you're doing this.
Is that the key, Jen? You learn not to breathe. How long can you hold your breath? How long is the pretty couple minutes at least, right? So what are we doing? We got to take a little sample. We've got to mix it up. I see you're putting it in a small part into what?
You put a small part into the cup of the stool sample. Then you mix it with fecal salt.
Okay, that's what I want to know. So yes. You're mixing it with what now?
Fecal salt.
Okay.
It helps bring the ovas to the top.
All right.
So when you put it in the centrifuge, you can see the eggs.
I see. Okay. So now you're going to, what are you doing now?
I am going to strain the excess.
Straining the poo.
Fecal, yes.
Nice. All right. So this job is not all glitter and glamour.
No, it's not.
Clearly. So then is that what goes through the screen is then what we put in the test tube?
Yes.
Okay.
Then you put it in there.
So the idea, now Dr. Katie told us already that the reason this is so important is you're looking for parasites in the poop, right?
Yes.
And these parasites can actually make us sick as well?
They can, yes.
And that's called a zoonotic disease, right?
It is.
So then what we do, oh, okay, and you got to, what are you doing, balancing the centrifuge?
Yes, you have
the
to
other one?
fill it up with more of the fecal salt.
So you got the sample tube right there, and let me zoom in just a little bit there. So that's the one with the sample in it, and then the one over on the opposite side is to balance the centrifuge, right?
Yes.
Do you know how fast this thing spins?
Fast? 1,200 RPMs.
Is that what it is? I thought it was 20,000.
Nope.
1,200 revolutions per minute.
Yes.
That's pretty fast.
We spin it for 5 minutes, and then we set our timer for 15 minutes. So it actually sits for an extra 10 after it's done spinning.
So you spin it down, and is the idea, what are you're separating the parasites from the rest of the sample? That's the idea with the centrifuge, right?
It is.
Okay. So we go 5 minutes, and then it sits for 10.
Yes.
And then we'll pull the sample out and examine it.
And we will read it and see if there is any parasites in the stool.
There you go. So come back for part 2 in 15 minutes, because we won't stand here and torture you for 15 minutes. We'll actually go do other things. So thank you.